Hi everybody, my name is Matt Elliott. I'm here at Guarantee RV Supercenters in Junction City, Oregon today to show you a beautiful trailer. This one's from Sundance and they're built by Heartland. The Sundance trailer is a really good trailer. We go through them like cotton candy, and this is a newer floor plan for them. It's very popular. This is the 278 Bunkhouse, and I'm going to take you inside and show you around the interior now. I hope you enjoy that. So as we look around the interior of the Sundance 278 Bunkhouse, there's a lot of really outstanding features. First of all, this has the double bunks. And as you take a look at these bunks, you're going to see a couple of things that are a little bit different than most coaches. First of all, these are open, and a lot of times a bunkhouse model really gets feeling closed off because you have walls at the ends of the bunks and everything gets kind of tight. But being open like this makes the whole coach feel bigger, and also it makes it really easy to use these bunks for storage areas. So, you know, if you have duffel bags or fishing poles or guitars or whatever you like to take when you go camping, you can put that stuff on these bunks if you don't have them all full of people. It's a real versatile area. And then on this one, you'll also see there's a couple of little compartment doors below the bottom bunk, and that opens up a very large storage area underneath this bottom bunk. So one of the pluses with bunks is you have versatile storage. On the other side of the door, you have a really nice coat closet / pantry. And that's a really special thing. You're only going to find that in a few designs. This design lends itself to that feature. Then when you look in the bathroom, you could see that we have a nice open bathroom. It's pretty light. And of course, we're not looking for something huge in a bathroom because when the bunks are in there, you lose some space to that. So this is dividing the width of the trailer between the bunks and the bath. It's the perfect size for what we're doing. Now, when we look at this sofa area, one thing that's neat about this sofa is this is called a tri-fold sofa. And this folds out and makes a full-length bed, and it's a lot more comfortable than the old-fashioned hide-a-beds that you used to see. And so if you're sleeping a lot of people, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, up to 10 people in here if you're all getting along. And so I think this trifold sofa really adds a lot. I think it's a huge improvement. Another thing that you'll notice is that right across from the sofa is the TV set, the home theater system, and it even has an electric fireplace. I really like electric fireplaces because if I'm in a campsite where there's power supply, I can heat this coach with that fireplace, and it's quiet. It's not noisy as a forced air furnace is. So that makes it more pleasant and quiet in here. And it also helps me save my propane. I don't need to burn my propane for heat. And of course, as you may know, if you've been camping, it takes a long time to go through propane. So if all I'm doing is using it for refrigeration or cooking, it's going to last a long time. Now, the dining table has a really special feature. Now, all dinette booths share this. They usually have storage underneath, and they also fold down and make a bed. And what this one does, this has a what's called a dream dinette, and that means that it rides up and down on a traveler that's mounted to the wall. And the special benefit of that is, first of all, it's really easy to make up the bed. But the other thing is I don't have any posts where my feet want to be. So this dinette is a great idea. And I actually have this in my RV and I love it. Now, another thing that's pretty neat about this trailer is that it's got a large refrigerator. Most rigs don't have a full-size fridge like this. This is an 8 cubic foot fridge. Many of them will have a 5 or 6 cubic foot fridge. So that's nice. And also now as we go to the kitchen, I have a few things to say about the kitchen. First of all, you'll notice that this is up in the corner. Now, a lot of trailers, that kitchen has a tendency to come and bump out into the middle of the trailer. It sort of wraps and it sort of gets in the way of traffic flow, and it puts the kitchen in the middle of the social area of the trailer. With this one, the kitchen's out of the way, so I can be up there cooking and doing my mad science up there. And I'm not between the people in the television set or where people want to walk in and out of the bathroom. The kitchen is roomier and it's also out of the way. There's good counter space, good storage, a big stainless steel farm sink. And then, of course, this also has an oven with a glass front door and a microwave. So you don't just have a cooktop and a microwave. You can still bake things in this coach. Now, as we go forward, we have the bedroom, which is really nice. They've put in a beautiful trim. They've lightened the woods. They've added some trim that in the And the wallpaper kind of looks like farm wood. It's real pretty, like barn wood. And it's a nice queen walk-around bed with full storage underneath. And so that's another plus with this trailer. We've got storage under the dinette, under the bunks. We've got storage under the queen bed. We have a huge front storage area across the front that's accessible from either of the outside ports in the front. And along with the fact that we have a lot of good technology like all LED lighting, we also have an upgradable antenna system that you can use to make a Wi-Fi booster, and there's a lot of tech like that coming into trailers now. So what we have here is just a really attractive trailer with a very open floor plan that's not too heavy and sleeps 10 people. That's awesome. Some really important things to know about the 278 bunkhouse are that, first of all, most bunkhouses get pretty large and pretty heavy, and this thing is really pretty light. It has a dry weight of about 6,400 pounds, which gets it into that half-ton towable category. Not for all half-tons, so you definitely want to check, but it's towable by a lot of them, and we always want to verify what you can tow before we match you up. That's part of the services that we provide here at Guarantee. Now, this rig here has an aluminum frame, and it has a couple of details on it on the exterior that I really like. One is that this has an outside kitchen, and it's a very nice one with a new improvement they've gone to. If you've seen many of these in the past, you'll notice that a lot of them have some kind of a grill or barbecue that hangs up and plugs in, and this one has a griddle. So it's a gas heater upper with a griddle on top, and I like that because, first of all, I like griddles and they're fun to cook on, but the best thing is there's no open flame. You're not as likely to have a grease fire right by your trailer, and so I really like this. I think it's a big improvement. Also has a refrigerator and some space there. Another thing that's important about this trailer is in its construction, and that is that instead of having wood in its sidewall, where most trailers will have wood under the fiberglass, all the way around the trailer, this uses a material called Asdel. And Asdel's great because it is waterproof, it's not biodegradable, and so an older fiberglass trailer that has the wood underlayment, if you have any water intrusion, that wood can deteriorate and it can separate. You can get what's called delamination. The material called Asdel has pretty much eliminated any problems with that, and that's a big improvement in fiberglass trailers. And really what's happened is that more and more manufacturers are starting to go to this material because it's really the best choice for doing a laminated fiberglass sidewall. So hooray for Sundance for going to the Asdel underlayment. Another thing I really like about this coach is that it has a rack and pinion slide mechanism. This is the most tried and true reliable way to do it, and I like them because there's no cables, no pulleys, no hydraulics or nothing weird about them. They just simply go straight out and straight back, and because it's rack and pinion, it works underneath the chassis, so I get a full height slide out. I have a lot more room in my slide than the ones that go over the floor. So there's a few details. As we look around the outside on this coach also, you'll notice power jack, you'll notice power awning, and lots of nice accoutrement all around the outside of the coach. It's also pre-wired for a backup camera. So that's a quick look at the 278 bunkhouse from Sundance. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed showing it to you, and if you have any questions or you'd like to see one in person, I'd be really happy to show it to you or answer any questions you have. You can reach me directly. My name's Matt Elliott, and you can reach me at 541-954-8495. You have a great day.